Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Cyber. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are ready for an absolute banger. And a banger it is indeed, because finally, about time, I finally go ahead and get into the tier list. And you know what's funny as well too, I had it made as well, but ever since I got the patch notes and I saw that the white dwarf for the defender was getting nerfed, I decided to go ahead and wait a little bit to test out the weapons, and I did. And here we go. Here's a remake of the video that I already made, but I gotta remake it anyway because of that patch note. But first, if you are new here, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button, and also hit the notifications as well too. I post daily here on this channel, live streams, shorts, videos, all that stuff. You can't miss it. All that being said, let's get right into it. So first things first, we have the cringe tier. Like, literally do not use these weapons whatsoever. And I know we got two weapons here at this tier. That's gonna be the Mad Rat, and that is the MF as well too. I'm not really gonna go in depth and why they're bad. I mean, the thing about these weapons, especially the MF, it has a really good mag pool, and both of these weapons at the end of the day have really good damage behind them as well too. It's just because they're burst weapons, they have a really lackluster kill time, and it's not really reliable compared to all the other weapons. You really will just get better results using other weapons. Not saying that you can't go ahead and have good games with them. There's just so many other weapons in this game that will outclass these weapons by far. Like, there's no reason to really go ahead and use them. Except in the tier we have bad, so we have weapons that are, you know, bad, but like, you know, you can make them work a little bit, and that being the Mad Rabbit and then the Stellar Wind. Now about the Mad Rabbit, ever since it got the buff, you know what I'm saying, the damage is not really too bad, but it's still noticeably just terrible compared to other SMGs, you know what I'm saying, that I'll go ahead and talk about later on to the video. The Mad Rabbit is just so lackluster. It does have a good iron sight, it does have a good mag size. Unfortunately, you can't even put a mag onto it as well too. It's just, there's so many negatives about it that outweigh the good. Anything with the MF, there's just some things about this weapon that just, you know, it's just lackluster. It's not that good. But I feel as though it would be a lot easier to go ahead and use this weapon rather than you go ahead and use an MF. So this is why the Mad Rabbit is in bad. Stellar Wind is bad as well too, because at the end of the day, like, a sniper rifle, it does overall, you know, it does its job as a sniper rifle, but compared to the other sniper rifles like the Bar Defender, it's so shit. I can't put it in cringe, but like, low-key, it's almost damn near there. Like, it's so bad. I just wish they would go ahead and like give it like maybe a damage boost to it, or, you know, something like that. Actually, that's what it needs, because it has a good mag size for a sniper rifle. It just needs some type of damage added to it. Next, we got good, being weapons that are really good. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad, they're not the greatest, but if you pick up these weapons, you're gonna see some really good results overall. The first two weapons I want to go ahead and get out of the way and good is literally the Hound and the Fanatic. And now the reason why I want to go ahead and talk about these weapons first as well too, because I know a lot of people will be asking me, what's better, the Hound or Fanatic? Fanatic, Hound. If you want my honest opinion, they're both gonna do their damn jobs. They're both shotguns. You know what I'm saying? If you get in close, you know what I'm saying? If you have really good aim and you can hit your shots, Hound is gonna go ahead and obliterate someone's shield. You can be able to go ahead and burst down the rest of the HP with you know, your other weapon. However though, I feel as though the Fanatic is still the friendlier option for people that's getting used to shotguns, or maybe just people getting used to FPS games. Not FPS games, shooting games, you know what I meant. But at the end of the day, it's still a good shotgun that packs a mean punch, and if you put a good muzzle onto it, it's Jover. I'm telling you this now. Try the Fanatic with a muzzle. It's Jover. It's actually really not a bad secondary. So which one do I think is better? I think they're both good overall. I think they're both solid weapons, especially for shotguns. It really just comes to your preference. If you're someone that is really good with your aim and you trust your aim to go ahead and hit those really good shots, those really important shots, Hound. But if you're someone that, you know, likes to go ahead and like, you're not really that comfortable with shotguns, you're more of a guy that likes to go ahead and like track your shots, you're not good with that pinpoint accuracy like you need with the Hound, the Fanatic is basically your best friend. But overall, I think both these shotguns are good. I can't put them anywhere above good because they're literally overshadowed by the Bar. Next up, we have the Uzi, and it really hurts me to put the Uzi at good because I actually do have fun using these weapons. It's one of my hands down favorite weapons to go ahead and use. One of, not my favorite, but like definitely a really fun weapon to go ahead and use. You know what I'm saying? The kill time in this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It has a really, it's alright iron sight. It's not the best, but it's manageable. The only thing holding this weapon back, I swear, is the mag. And that's why Farlight, I believe, I forgot what season it was. I think it was season 2 that they took away the mag, but that's why they took away the mag. The Uzi with a mag is just so dang near overpowered that that was the best way to nerf it. I mean, I see why, but like, I really want this weapon to go ahead and flourish, and I feel as though that's one of the reasons, or one of the ways to go ahead and make it do better in the game is giving it a mag. But you know. And next up we have the Porcupine and the Generator. Now the reason why I put these weapons at good, because at the end of the day they're gonna go ahead and do good, but compared to the other ARs, they're just, I don't know. They're just so lackluster. Let's talk about the porcupine, right? The porcupine at the end of the day, you know, not bad iron sights, good mag size, especially when you have a mag, you know what I'm saying, blue or higher, has a really good mag size, really good damage. But I feel as though if you use the porcupine, why the hell are you not using the AK? The AK is basically a better version of the porcupine. There's no reason to go ahead and use it. You know what I'm saying? And compared to the other ARs as well too, basically what I'm saying, it's not shit, but like it's just overshadowed by so many other ARs. And the same thing goes with the generator, because the generator is not really shit. I mean, matter of fact, put the porcupine over the generator. Because the generator, I like using the generator. The fire rate is really forgiving. The recoil is damn near non-existent. But oh my god, the damage on this weapon is so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Literally every other weapon in this game recoil is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the recoil in this game that these weapons have is not bad whatsoever. So I can't really use that to go ahead and like, I can't use that to justify using the generator, because literally the generator is just, I don't know. It's just one of those weapons where like if you pick it up, you're gonna see good results. But there's so many better ARs you could be using to make your day playing Farlight a lot easier. Alright, next up we have the excellent tier. First things first, let's go ahead and get out the way. White Dwarf. This weapon literally was GOAT. S tier. One of the best SMGs in the game. But they nerfed the damage and now it's just, it's not there. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a good SMG if you know, if you use it properly. And what I mean by that is like, if you go ahead and use it like a secondary rather than use it as a main weapon. Because I remember I was using 2 White Dwarfs when the White Dwarf was actually like really, really good back in the last season. It was such a good, powerful SMG to the point to where if you had like 2 with a blue mag or more, it was over. Like no one is touching you up close. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to go ahead and kill someone up close with one dwarf. So imagine 2 dwarfs on one person. It was tough. So now that they nerfed the damage, you know what I'm saying, which they had to, I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not there at S tier, but it's still a really good SMG that everyone should be careful with, because if someone breaks your shield and they push you with a White Dwarf, 9 times out of 10 you're dying. You're going to die. Next up we have the Defender. Really the same reason why the White Dwarf is excellent as well too. Like the Defender was damn near GOAT as well too. It was a really good sniper rifle, good damage, good fire rate, good iron sights, sniper rifle, great range, come on. But they nerfed the damage and now like it's still good, but like I would not put it at S tier. That's just my opinion. Next up I have the UMP. Now I really do love the UMP, because the thing about the UMP is pretty much like the M4, and I'll talk about the M4 later on as well too. It is that one SMG, if you pick it up, you know exactly what it's gonna do, you know exactly how it's gonna play. It's that one balanced SMG that you can never go wrong. It's how can I say it? It's old reliable junior. I'll explain later. Like the M4 is old reliable. I'll get into that in a second. But like literally the UMP is just one of those SMGs that you can pick up, be so comfortable with, and do so good with. Next up we have the Invader. Now at first when the Invader did get his initial buff, I didn't really like it at first, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was good, I thought it was necessary, but like at the end of the day, like I didn't really like fuck with it. And then until I use it a lot more, and I'm like, yo, this gun goes crazy actually. The fire rate is actually not that bad. The damage is great. The iron sight is amazing. This weapon as well too. The recoil is non-existent. Like when you really think about it, the Invader is a really good weapon. Next up we have Old Reliable, aka M4. This is pretty much the AR version of the UMP. The UMP is the SMG version of the M4. Like I said, if you pick up this weapon, you know what it's gonna do. You know what is gonna happen. This is one of the weapons that literally you can be so comfortable with and see so much good results from, because it's literally just so easy to go ahead and pick up and use. Iron sights, amazing. Damage, amazing. Mag size, amazing. I can't put an S tier because I feel as though there's only 2 weapons on this tier list that should be S tier, or at least 2 ARs that should be S tier. But if you pick up the M4, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be set. Last but not least, I have to put the VS up here. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the VS, I was gonna put lower. I was gonna put at good, you know what I'm saying? Like low, good tier. But after talking with Tygon, shouts to Tygon, this weapon shreds. The only thing that holds this weapon back, to be fairly honest, you can't put a sight on it. That's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying, the mag as well too, even though they did buff the mag. I feel as though they should add like at least 5 more bullets, you know, 20 bullets for you know, the normal mag, or no mag I should say. But oh my god, if you could go ahead and put a mag onto this, it shreds. If you're comfortable with, 4x scopes, it shreds. It's a really good weapon. You do have to get comfortable with it, but when I say this weapon is so freaking good from close, medium range, it shreds like butter. Like, you do have to go ahead and get used to the 4x, and of course you do need a mag overall to make it like really dangerous. But if you could get it to that level, if you could get a mag, if you can get used to that 4x, you know what I'm saying, level up your character so you can get the damage out the way. It is a really good AR, and I recommend anyone to go ahead and try it. Really try it. It's a good weapon. And of course, last but not least, we have the S tier. These are the weapons that I think are 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. These are weapons that you can never go wrong with. These are your freaking, like, if you're sweating, if you're trying to go ahead and grind rank, all that stuff, these are the weapons you're using, hands down. No surprise, AK-77 has to be up there. I mean, the damage is amazing. When I use it, you know what I'm saying, people complain about the recoil. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, from close to medium range, what recoil? What recoil? Like, this weapon is dangerous. Up close, medium, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really say long range. That's when you start to notice the recoil. That's why you go ahead and use the Jupiter. But the AK, oh my god, it shreds. It shreds. Also, no surprise, I'm putting the Jupiter up there as well too, because it's the damn Jupiter. Come on, this weapon has been good ever since global launch. Like, do I have to even go ahead and discuss like the pros and cons about the Jupiter? And of course, we have the bar. And of course, I mean, I know the Rhino is not in the care package rotation right now this season, but it's going to S tier. I don't think no one's gonna argue that. And of course, I tried the MG7 S tier. If you have not tried this LMG in the care package yet, please try it. Please try it. Please. It's so good. It's so good. The damage, the fire rate. Dude, I don't have to explain it. It's a care package weapon. It's good. It's good. Yeah, guys, and that's my tier list. At the end of the day, like, if you disagree, let me know in the comment section. If you agree, let me know in the comment section. I'm up for discussion. Like I said, there's a lot of weapons you can go ahead and, like, make S tier. A lot of weapons you can go ahead and make in the excellent tier. Shoot, there's weapons you can go ahead and bump down to the good tier, but I feel as though this is pretty much a really solid list. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and smash that like button, and also miss the description as well too. I really would appreciate that so much. Again, I post daily, so if you're looking for some really good Farlight 84 content, this is the channel for you. But other than that though, guys, I'll see you in the next video. This is your boy Cyber signing out. Peace out. Love you guys.